Hello and welcome to another one of Crow's lessons in Java Eclipse. Today we're going to go over a little bit more of Chapter 3. If you followed along with previous videos, I talked through Chapter 3, the chapter, and started the first problem, 3.1, and finished that quadratic equation. 3.2 is adding to the listing 3.1 additions quiz. See if we can get there pretty quickly. 3.2 will add to that additions quiz from 3.1, listing 3.1 earlier in the chapter, not problem 3.1. And it's going to ask to generate two integers and prompt the user to enter the sum of these two integers, but we're going to change it to 3. So if we're going to ask the user, we're going to system.out.println please enter 3 integers that we can add together. Okay, before that, if you know, there's going to be some import Java. You got to import a scanner, util.scanner. Then we need to set up our scanner. Scanner input equals new scanner system.in input. Okay, so that sets up our scanner, and then we're going to be creating a double. So it's going to be, after you enter, it's going to be int first, if you want to name it that, equals input.next ints, and they said 3 single-digit integers. Okay, int second equals input.next ints, and third equals input.next int. Okay, first, second, and third, system.out.println the addition of these 3 numbers plus first plus quote space plus second plus quote space plus third plus quote space is plus first plus second plus third. Okay, so this should do the addition. Since these are, there's no confusion that there's quotes next to them, and all of these should do spaces in between. We can test it out. Please enter 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. The addition of these 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, colon, is 1, 2, 3. Oh, make sure you put it in quotes so it knows that you are doing an addition problem there. There we go. And the colon might be better off. I don't know, I'm not an expert in English, but I think it would probably be better off there. 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, to our next problem. we're going to do problem 3.3. So chapter 3, public static void main. Make sure you have a main method. All right, problem 3.3. The linear equation can be solved using Cramer's rule given in programming exercise 1.13. Write a program that prompts the user to enter A, B, C, D, E, F, and displays the result. If AD minus BC is 0, report the equation has no solution. Okay, so if you go back to 1.3, I'm going to go ahead and just open up 1.3 quickly. Give you guys an idea of what the equation is. There it is. Copy, then we can get back to chapter 3.3. So we got the equation right here. Okay, so we're going to prompt the user to enter in all those user inputs. So import java.util.scanner input equals new scanner system.in. I think we would probably prefer to use doubles, not ints. Double A equals input.next double. Okay, and I'm gonna not reinvent the wheel. I think it'd be faster if I did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, and then what does the problem ask us to do? Enter A, B, C, D, E, F and displays the result. If AD minus BC is 0, report that. Okay, so we're going to copy. If A times B, A times D minus B times C is 0. Times D minus B times C. So we set up our if condition right here. If that is true, they want us to. What do I have an issue with? So yeah, that is just not asking anything. So it says, the error says, mismatch cannot convert your double to a Boolean. Well, yeah, this is just doing a math problem. It's not asking if it's anything. So I need to set up if it equals 0, gives it an option. Otherwise, it would think it's like a method or something, a true or false. Report that the equation has no solution. So system.out.print line, and you could have done this the other way around, and I'll show you what I'm talking about the other way around. The equation has no solution. Equation has no solution. Okay, and now else, if that's not true, we're just going to do the equation. We're going to system.out.print line. What does it want us to print? X is space. We need to find X. So in 1.13, we did this and this. So we've already done that before. So else we will find x and find y, which we've done. Okay, excellent. So all we need to do is go back, and I'm going to not reinvent the wheel, paste what we've already done in, and run this equation. But we need to prompt the user because they would have no idea. System.out.print line enter the values for A, B, C, D, E, F, and F. Okay, so 1.0, 2.3, 4.5, 3.0. Okay, so you can check and double check that the equation is correct by using the numbers there. 9.0, 4.0, 943, 5, 6, 21. 943, negative 5, negative 6, negative 21. 9, 4, 4, 3, negative 5, negative 6, negative 21. X is negative 2, Y is 3.0. Okay, so it works. It is correct. The no solution seems like it should be correct. I'll double check that just to make sure. Just to be safe. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5. Equation has no solution. So we got that down. Okay. Now we need to go to, let's see. Let's do random month. Chapter 3, 4. Import java.util.scanner. I know we're doing a problem. Needing imports, needing a scanner. Scanner input equals new scanner. System.in. Okay, and then read the problem. Okay. All right. Random month. Write a program that randomly generates an integer between 1 and 12 and displays the English month name January, February, all the way to December for the number 1, 2, and 12 accordingly. So we need to have our random number. So that was 109. So I'm going to go all the way to the back. Math.random. Okay, that is a method already in there for Java quick references. So 109. All right, here we are. We're back. 109, math.random. So we want int. Yeah, we want int random month equal math.random equals math.random. Did I get that right? Math.random, open close parentheses, but math should be capitalized, the R should be lowercase. Math.random, and you need to put a number in there. It expects an int value in the parameter, and it actually should be a +1 after it. Because what math.random does, and the error here, okay. So what it does is it gets a random number between 0 and 1. Okay, and that number could be 0.9876, could be 0.333. But if you think about it, if you multiply any random decimal between 0 and 1. If it's random and you multiply that by the number, by something like 12, you can it's not going to be an int, so we need to do a double. We need to do an int, but we're going to need to cast it to an int. So we're going to need to put what we call casting, which makes this an integer value. It changes it into an integer value, but it will be, so this will get a random number between 0 and 1. Okay, and then if you multiply that by 12, let's say it's the off chance that it happens to hit exactly 0.9999999. Well, if you times that by 12, that'll get you 11.9999999. But it truncates it when it changes it into an integer. So it would get you 11. And let's say you get the lowest number possible. Well, that could be 0.000001. You multiply that by 12, it's still 0.0000. So you change that to an int, and it still is 0. If you get a number halfway through and you multiply it by 12, 0.5, you will get 6. So if you can figure that out, it really does get you a random integer between 0 and actually 11, because it truncates and it never hits right on that random number as a 1. It is 0 between 0 and 1, excluding 1. Okay, so in order to get it between 1 and 12 instead of 0 and 11, how we have it now, we need to add 1 to it. And this is the only problem, is that the numbers, it's not used. Okay, so we actually get a random number. We don't need the scanner. Okay, and in chapter 2, if you can remember, we did the chapter 2 video. I've already done a what month problem, so I'm going to open that up and I'm going to copy that for the most part, except I did that a little bit wrong, but I can still use it. Okay, and I'm going to just change this to month, so I don't have to change all those. Month, whoops. Okay, so now it's the same if. These all should be else if, because it should not. Otherwise, it'll print the month and then the last thing I have on here, not a month. So it'll check first for 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. Else if it'll check 9, check if the month is 10. And then 11, and then 12, and then otherwise it's not a month. Okay, so January. So we need to first do this equation before we cast it to an int. Okay, so now let's try it. August, May, January, July, February, October, September, November. Can you give me a December? December. All right, so we got them all. Okay, so that is how you do chapter 3.4. That is all we're going to do for this part. I'm going to go ahead and get into a different part on a later video. Chapter 3 is some new techniques. I want you guys to take your time and really get through each and every section. So those were the first 3 problems in there. I hope you enjoyed and you come back and excited to get through Eclipse. It's starting to pick up the pace. So hopefully enjoy. Join me next time. Thanks for watching.